shouldn't. It's different, Billy. But yeah, with the tongue piercing, I'm quite interested about. Is it like gonna be super fucking painful one? Because you know you bite your damn tongue and it hurts like fucking hell. So if it's something like that, or is it lesser or so? I don't know. Would like to know. And then the another piercing that I would like to get is the one on top of the lip. But I'm not sure that one, because it could actually damage my teeth at that point. There is of course a chance it won't, but that one is located the way that it would scratch them if it would want to. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot of piercings recently. Kilpeen voi menettää vaan. Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure do I even have that left anymore. Because, yeah, I used to eat sugar cubes when I was a kid. Nowadays, I despise sugar and pretty much everything else except soda pop. You just realized that you can get your ears pierced again. There is no conflict with your work's dress code and no one actually cares in your job. You think you might get it done soon. I 100% support this. 100% support this. Oh, by the way, did you find the glasses you were talking about? Oh, yeah. So I'm not sure do I even have the shine thingies on my front teeth, because they're already having the horrible feeling when you eat something that is too hot or too cold. What's killer in English? The thing on the teeth. Email? I'm not sure, maybe. You would be right. You're right. You keep forgetting, but you're going to get it done too. Okay. I'm just wondering. I sometimes remember what people are talking to. You need a red key to open this fucking door. Of course. Of course. Roast. There are the glasses. I don't think they even want. And good luck, Quinn, and have a great day. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Kenneth. Have a lovely rest of your day, and hopefully we'll see you on Friday again. Please don't mutilate Empress's thank you. Nah, of course you're joking what you want. Are you sure it will hurt quite a bit? Well, the thing is, no matter how much I would be like showing my tongue in stream, like just right, it's it doesn't look as mutilated as it is. It has burned a couple of times really badly, and one of the times it burned until it was black, partially. So it is I'm not sure is it scar tissue or what it is, but you can see there is something bad that has happened to it. My tongue burned black once. Did I go to hospital? No, because I was idiot. And no, I do not recommend to taste tomato sauce with oil when you are not 100% sure that it's cool enough. I can tell it hurt. It hurts quite a bit. From your own experience, you wouldn't say that tongue piercing is too painful. For you, it was less painful than biting your tongue by accident. Also, what comes to your mouth or a piercing or dental animal is usually a myth. As long as the piercing is done correctly, correct type of jeweler is used and you don't forcefully scrub the piercing towards your teeth, there shouldn't be any issues. Okay, thank you, Indatium. Thank you, really appreciate that. That helps quite a big pile then. Now I'm purely interested, what would you say is your most painful piercing? Of course, no need to answer or tell too many info if you don't feel like it. Just out of curiosity, because so far the most painful one from the big pile of ones that I have was the industrial. And for some reason that did hurt quite a big pile, which probably would have told me something. Science is still like... No, industrial. This thing that is still inflamed. That was the most painful. Don't know about those. Oh, that was your answer. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was just wondering because the question mark. Ah, okay. I've heard quite a lot from the other male friends as well who have those. But then, like, my female friends who have gotten them done are like, no, it didn't hurt at all. So, it's interesting. Something similar happened to your mouth. You burned the roof of your mouth so bad that it's you suck in your mouth. You can feel the roof of your and feel the skin on your roof of your mouth. It just kind of bubble a little bit. That, yeah, not a lovely feeling though. Sorry to hear that. Did it recover quickly or? In your bright side, you hear that tongue piercings heal quickly. Yeah, that is what I have heard multiple times. From a lot of people. So I do have a hope for it. You bet it's sort like tattoos. Everyone reacts to them differently. Probably. Probably. Science, yeah, my opinion still about tattoos is that they don't hurt. The thing that hurts me is when the tattoo artist is like, let's wipe the too much ink out of your hand. That's like, what are you doing? That hurts, not the tattooing part. Also have the new headphones worked. Have your ears healed? They actually started to heal. Really well. Really well. Until the renovation started and everywhere is dust and now everywhere around my skin, because I'm fucking allergic to that shit, is like those small red dots. And my freaking piercings are now all inflamed. So I'm really happy that I have these, because it would be even worse with them. But... fuck! Like... So hopefully the whole fucking renovation is gonna be over soon and I can get into Aria with no dust. ASAP. It's not even nature that is like being the cookie right now. It is the dust that comes from renovation stuff. So when somebody's taking the tiles out of the wall, that dust kills me. my throat is like freaking. I just casually swallowed a big pile of cactus, or something like that. It does feel like. It's lovely. And yeah, then of course there is the nature part of it outside that is just waiting that I go outside so it can try to kill me. Disgusting. But yeah, it is. And combination with the hay fever that is incoming is like, I'm gonna die! You really need to get a new set of headphones for when you are doing post-work. Normal ones don't work well with just one ear on. Okay. Now we are supposed to find. Also, it's a drywall and construction dust. Ah, yes, plus the sawdust. Well, the sawdust is probably the worst of them all for me. Because that is like with the touch of a skin. It will cause that the part goes red and swells. So that's great. Great to be allergic to damn everything. Makes you feel very, very good. Happy about living and everything else. And I definitely have not been super grumpy drinking from my coffee cup that says, "Do I look like a people person to you?" I feel so bad for you. Oh, but it's hopefully okay soon, and hopefully things will turn better after the renovation. Also, hey, the sauna whole thing is designed by me. So I'm quite excited. Glad you exist. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you all exist as well. Now we are supposed to find you. Yellow wall? The people. Hey, it was nice cup and I really needed to get it. Sounds like it is quite a fun, at least I see the really fun thing. Well, the way I look like makes a big pile of people think that I'm gonna be super mean to everyone. And, you know, not a nice person. Of course, I don't feel like I'm a nice person, but I always try my best to be as nice as I can. So, that kind of mug is like, yes, I'm evil, and yes, I'm very mean. And then I will freaking do my best to try to save your day if I just can. Or at least offer someone to talk to. Yeah, throw lots of comfy beans in the chat. Not gonna lie, Q is one of the best things that have happened to you in a few years. Aww. No. Well, Twitch chat loves you, but we are not really people. Oh yeah, you are all bots. Of course, of course. Yes, love you all too. Big pile. But yes, of course you are all bots, and my imagination, you know, makes sense. You know, the other kind of nice. Right. Game, be nice. No, don't go there. No. Fuck you, game. Actually, winter mute. What? 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 What the fuck is going here? Me being confused. What the Spartacus. Well, yes, Wintermute is wholesome, yes. And Somberlane, you don't need to be Villevalo, you're still awesome. You're all cute little puppies and want to be adopted. I have the red key. You are Batman. Oh, okay. No doubt. Okay. I'm gonna resist. There are people who are bad at communicating with their emotions, even if they do have strong emotions. Finns in general have this issue. You can make others think that you are cold even if you're not. Well, people keep thinking all the time that I'm mad even when I'm not. But that I do have a feeling that there is also something to do with the way I look like. What's mental health care in Finland? It's a joke! It is, according to the statistics, it's one of the best on earth. According to the people who are the customers of the mental health care in Finland, it is a joke. Except if you can afford on a private therapist, then it's great. But yeah, most of the time it's not working the way it is supposed to. Hold. Nice joker in person. No, honestly, hardly ever use those in ear thingies since you mostly work alone and haven't used Fortune for your headphones. But for enjoying some quality stuff, you have those set for 15 ear monitors from Chipotle. They were like 100 euros and has served tables as a casual stuff. Wait, isn't this the first Doom? This is the ultimate Doom. Also, hi Xuaf, how are you today? To be honest, every country's mental health care is a joke. Sad but true. Very sad but true, to be fair. Like, it would be nice that it wouldn't be that way, but at the same time, like, in a lot of cases, it happens to be like it. I wish it wouldn't. I really wish it wouldn't. But have you ever explored study of mental health in stream? What do you mean? Finland mental health system still better than America's lack of mental health system? I would say so. Basically, if you Netherlands is this is first or second healthcare. Healthcare is way different. Like, yeah, healthcare works better, but the mental health care not so much. But if you have something that is like a regular depression or something along the line of those that can be easily helped on the public side, it is tough to get in, but it's really good. At least on my experience. I have just about 11 years of experience of it, but I would say it's a regular one with the just things that can be helped on public side. Yeah, it's good enough if you get in. Like studying mental health, psychology, therapy, self-articulation. Yes, I have, but not in stream, no. But when it comes to stuff like PTSD, for example, yeah, because that goes to the private side, and most people cannot afford on going private side. For example, my therapy visits how much I would need them in a month would cost about 700 to 800 euros. If the government won't pay it for me. So at the moment I cannot afford on getting help for my issues. I mean, PTSD is one of those really tricky mental health crises though. Yeah, on top of that there is unstable personality disorder or borderline personality disorder, depending on how you want to say it. Depression, insomnia, and big pile of other ones. So basically on the public side they can't help me, and that causes the issue. Because it would need to go to the private side. So it's all about just, do you have the money or not? I lived in Berlin for almost 20 years, probably the biggest loony bin in the world. Hello, fuckface. Well, Finland is becoming. Again, if you have insurance or money, you get help from the private sector fast. If you are working, you may get everything free by your workplace. If you are jobless, etc., you need to use the public sector. You may need to wait 4 months for a time if they got granted and may not order every needed test to save money. Well, with my experience, and this is only my personal experience from the public's mental health care, like basically when you get in, it does work quite a lot. And they will help you a big pile of stuff. But at that point, when you have something that they can't help on the public side, then you are kinda, sorta fucked. And then there is the thing like insurance would have never helped me. Since all of the insurance things were like, they were hidden there, like if you have a this and this mental personality disorder or this and this and this, they won't pay you shit. For example, the health care insurance are like that. There is a small text that says if you have a mental issues, you don't get anything. Tip to defeat the Cyberdemon, shoot at it until it dies. This was a real tip on magazine at the time. Really? What the fuck? Be right back in a moment, take your time. I've done it. The hideous Cyberdemon, a lord that ruled the lost Demon's moon. Base has been slain and you are triumphant, but... where are you? You clamber to the edge of the moon and look down to see the awful truth. Deimos floats. Awesome. Didn't have time to read it. Yeah, you hate interesting, is it? I think they are a scam. A lot of times, yeah. Like, there is a big pile of stuff. It's like trying to get the insurance from the company that you buy something. There is a big pile of stuff that is like, if this happens, or that happens, or actually that happens, or that, they won't cover it. Insurance companies pretty much work the same way, I feel like. They're like, but this is how we... But they have to get their money somewhere as well. So now on, like, when insurance companies have called me and be like, so, would you be interested? I have just vaguely said, don't try to sell me something that you're not gonna cover me anyway. I don't feel your criteria, so call to the next person. And they're like, oh, why? And I'm like, I've read your rules, I've read the small details, I know that I have mental issues, and I know you don't cover. And then they are like, oh, okay, have a nice day, bye-bye. We feel like doing a community study of parasocial dynamics helps both the streamer that immensely in the long run. Why not? Why not? But at the same time, like, studying stuff like that can be quite flammable, especially like during the stream. I see the beneficial of it, but at the same time there is also like you would need to know exactly where to look for it. You need to know exactly what kind of sites you are going for. Then there are the ugly truths that we are not allowed to talk so much on streams, and so on, so on, so on. So I don't know. Plus, I feel like it's more for just chatting stream, which is something I will probably never do. I prefer being like we can talk about the mental stuff. I love to talk about it because it's a good place to talk about it. But just chatting streams are terrifying for me. I hate to be the main focus. I love it that the game is there because I really don't enjoy being in camera, even though a lot of people seem to assume otherwise. But I hate to be in camera. I really despise it. But the reason why I started it was because I personally enjoy more when I see the streamer and how they react, for example, horror games. It gives in something else. So I feel like that kind of streams extremely important thing to talk about, but at the same time, it should be better if it's a psychology or someone who knows about it, so they won't give misinformation that would cause like issues for someone else. So far, everything that I have talked is just my personal stuff, what has happened to me.